I'm currently editing my conversation with Clint Bajakian, and I'm 3 hours into the conversation, and we're not even halfway through. And,
oh my gosh!
And we didn't even reach Outlaws. I mean, we're talking about the Dig.
Oh my gosh! Wow, the Dig, man, the most storied game in LucasArts history. Every single interview has to spend, how much time on the Dig.
Yeah, that's the penalty for being on the show.
Well, so what's funny to me is that Clint, and this is your connection. This is too late now that you've already done the interview. But for Clint, he showed up later at PlayStation. So PlayStation sound department. Eventually, a bunch of people from the old LucasArts sound department ended up over there. So I kept seeing all these familiar faces show up in the cantina downstairs.
So we're 3 hours in, and I think this will be my longest conversation yet. The original recording was 5 hours and 10 minutes, but we took.
Good God.
But we took 2 short breaks, and I think it's gonna be 4 hours and 40 minutes or 4 hours and 50 minutes.
That is. I mean, Clint is a wonderful person. That is a lot of Clint for anybody to take. But kudos to anybody who listens. I was surprised that people wanted 4 hours of Bret Mogilefsky. So if you want 5 hours of Clint Bajakian, more power to you. But wow, I don't know if I could do it.
5 hours is not enough, if you ask me.
All right.
Maybe someday we'll have the 6-hour conversation with whomever.
You got to figure it out. Who's it going to be? You haven't gotten Tim yet, have you?
No. I reached out to him, and he agreed, and he gave me 2 emails to email. And I emailed, and they get a reply. So I'll try again.
Oh.
I interviewed. The interesting thing about interviewing people. For example, I interviewed Neil Grandstaff. He's a composer. He worked at Sierra Online, and I prepared like 50 questions for him. I usually prepare 50 questions, around 50 questions, so that even if that person isn't that talkative, then I'll still have at least an hour and a half or 2 hours of conversation. But I asked one question, and he went off like 20 tangents at a time. And at the end, I think I asked 2 questions, but he answered all 50 without me asking them.
See, it's funny because that's exactly how I felt when I started listening to our interview. I was like, he asked one question, and I was already off on like a million things. I feel the same way. Like he can't keep me on topic.
These are the conversations I love. Okay, intro. Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of Text Play. And today we're gonna hopefully finish Grim Fandango.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Hopefully. We still don't know. Anyway, thank you for joining us. And on this lovely Saturday, I was certain that today was the Super Bowl, but apparently it's tomorrow. So it's not like people have anything better to watch. So hopefully they'll watch us. So I'm going to start with a few thanks. Thank you to our Patreon members, the $10, $20, and above. Thank you to Sweet Cashmar, who just joined us last week. And she also sent in her photo so that I'll implement her in Phantasmagoria Dimension Next. She'll get her own cubicle in addition to the email and voice message. So if you guys want to join Patreon in one of the higher tiers, this is one of the perks. So feel free to join. If you don't want to join Patreon, you can always donate through Coffee. And the top 7 for the last 30 days are Shrex, CompuArt, Serix, Ozzy Astaroth, Yeshu, Girlfan, and Charlie B. That's it. Hi, Brett.
What up, Daniel?
What up? It's been a while.
What up, stream fans? It has been a while. Daniel says I'm looking great today, everyone.
Yeah, I complimented his looks, and he looks 20 years younger for some reason. We presume it
I don't know
was.
what I did. Something happened.
We presume it's either the glasses or some sort of facelift he did since the last live stream. So it's one of the two.
I switched to a younger cloned body, as I do periodically.
Because usually the FMV people who were involved in the FMV adventure game genre had access to the Fountain of Youth, which is why they look the same as they did back then. So we're talking people like, Paul Morgan Stetler and Victoria Borcel, and Roberta Williams also looks the same as she did 5 years ago.
Impressive.
So the secret was to create an FMV game in the 90s, and then you'll stay forever young.
Somehow, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of the Fountain of Youth, since you just mentioned it, can I just mention 2 pieces of media connected to the Fountain of Youth that I just freaking love? Just to recommend to people for the heck of it.
Yeah.
Newest season of Marvel's What If. I believe it's episode 4, which is they've introduced this new Native American superhero. Phenomenal Fountain of Youth connected thing. Definitely worth watching, even if you don't watch the rest of What If. Really, really good. The other one is the movie The Fountain. You ever heard of the movie The Fountain?
Yeah, I've been planning to watch it. Yeah, I've been planning to watch it because I love Darren Aronofsky. And it came out in 2006, and I didn't watch it yet. But I have been listening to the soundtrack for the past 17, 18 years.
Undersung movie. Yeah, and the great thing to watch in like super high res on a nice TV now.
Okay. I don't think it came out in 4K, but I'll look for it in...
I think it's a Blu-ray. Yeah, I think it's a Blu-ray.
Okay.
I don't know if it's 4K, but yeah.
To watch it. Okay. So, do you know how to finish this game in one stream?
Well, so this is the most interesting one because now we're getting to year 4, and as I've told people, I never played year 4 while we were making it. So we'll see. Oh, one more thing. Can you show me the load game screen real quick? Can we look at the mural again?
Yeah.
I know we're sick.
Okay, let's talk about the mural. I know we're
sick to death to talk about the mural.
Yeah. Did he reply?
He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it.
Okay,
so for everybody who knows, we're looking at this mural, and there's some guy in Russia, and before Putin puts him in the grinder, we have to liberate his 3D bas relief mural that he did based on this background mural that Peter Chan did. That you can give to, it's an STL file, so you can give it to a big machine, and you give it a big piece of wood, and it carves it out of the wood, and it looks amazing, at least in his 3D rendering. He will liberate it for the world. I asked him how much to liberate for the world for $1,000. So if somebody loves their Grim Fandango, you want to put up $1,000, I can Twitch and contact this person. You can liberate this STL file, and everybody can 3D print it or 3D mill it however they want. So you all know that's happening.
We can always either create a live stream. You know what? We can do a live stream, and we'll ask people to donate.
A fundraiser.
A fundraiser of sorts.
That's a good idea.
And hopefully we'll be able to liberate it. But the question is he trustworthy? Once we pay the $1,000, will we get something that's not,
I don't know. All I know is, I interact with very few .ru addresses, but he's the one, and he seems to have made a lot of these things. His profile site has a lot of them. They look beautiful. So we can give out that link later so people can take a look at it.
Wait, so he creates those and he sells them for how much? He
sells the STL files.
Oh, he sells the STL.
He wanted to charge me $400 for just me, and I asked him how much to liberate it for, Grim Fandango fans everywhere, and he said $1,000. So
he's got like 2 customers. Because otherwise he would have charged
he's failing to sell it, less than 3 times, essentially.
Okay.
But anyway, I was excited. All right, let's see. Look how close I am. Look at that mural.
Wait. When you place the cursor on the save slots, you see the mural for that part of the game.
I don't know if you can tell, but the edge of the mural is it's actually stair-stepped. It's actually, there's a grid. The whole mural is divided into a grid.
Yeah.
And Chuck Jordan did this. There's individual puzzles when you solve them trigger unlocking a square in the grid. So for example, that beaver dam puzzle there, you can see there's a bunch that are done and others that are not in that section.
Mm-hmm.
And he placed the slot for a particular part of the mural at that puzzle. So as you look at it, it's like, well, this is, you know, the you can see the spider web there in the dark area. Here, let me see. Do I have the cursor?
Mm-hmm.
There we go. So you can see like there's a skeleton, a spider web here, and there's the bat spiders there, spider bats actually. And Almaro. And here's the bone. Here's the dam. So see all the this is the dam, and there's just the beavers right there. So this corresponds to where we were in the beaver dam. But this makes it look like maybe we hadn't done some portion of this, because Chuck did a really good job of saying like, okay, not only is doing a puzzle going to unlock a square on the grid, it's going to be the square, because the mural was not designed for this. It was just a piece of art that Peter Chan did on his own. But he tried to place the unlock slot for a given puzzle to the right spot on the mural. So
here, AT Machine says, yeah, I remember in the original version, the edges of the lit areas were sharp, so you could see the correlation better.
That's probably true, because we didn't, you know, it was going to be, Chuck just snuck it in. I mean, nobody said do this. He just did it. And he probably did it the cheapest possible way he could get away with, and that was probably it. So no blurring and feathering the edges there. All right, but look how far we are. Look at that. Just look at it. Beautiful.
We've got one stream. We're streaming until the game is over.
This is it. This is growing for broke. Let's also make sure we turn on the audio. I think in the background was one of the things we had to do last time. So.
Wow.
That 1 hour. It looks good. Okay. Here we are. I'm playing this game. All right, what's going on? Manny, I think I already got the foam. Can I go over here?
That's the road we came in on. Nothing out there but snow and a perfectly good pair of sunglasses.
That's definitely the case. Every time you go
the edges changed. The 4x3 edges, did they add in order to make it 16:9?
Oh yeah, I think they're different in every year, aren't they?
Yeah.
I think they are.
Looks like they half-assed year 4.
It is kind of stretched out, isn't it? Some bugs are, you know, you're not looking for bugs there. All right, so let's see. I think I already.
Ozzy Astroth, who's currently one of our main 3D printers in the conversations with Curtis community, says, I wish someone would make an STL file for that so one could print it. Well, we just talked about the STL file.
For the mural or for these trucks?
For the mural. Who cares about the trucks?
Oh, the trucks are badass. Look at those things. They got pipes on the side. They got treads. Freaking awesome. All right. Come on, Manny.
Manny!
All right,
what's wrong?
Go up there and see!
Hey.
Oh.
Where is
this is the famous scene.
Waiting area 2.
How long do they have to wait in there?
Until they have tickets. They were issued tickets on the number 9, and they don't have them now. The punishment for selling double-end tickets is very...
Whoa. What happened?
I did nothing.
Okay. Let's load and go back and watch.
What happened? Did we get stuck?
No.
Oh, it skipped the cutscene. I see.
Manny!
What's wrong?
Go up there and see!
Hey. Where is everybody?
Waiting area 2.
How long do they have to wait in there?
Until they have tickets. They were issued tickets on the number 9, and they don't have them now. The punishment for selling double-end tickets is very severe.
But they didn't sell their tickets. Their tickets were stolen.
By who?
Hector Le Mans stole them to sell to rich people who don't deserve them.
That might be them now. Let's see just what they deserve.
This is one place where video compression was having a hard time. A lot of blurry stuff going on here. Love the martini glass. Martini glass and a pinky. What better conveys rich asshole than that? This part, man. Oh, compression. No. Look at all the people trapped in there. I don't know if you can see that behind the bars. Oh shit! Don't sell your double N. Or rather, don't buy counterfeits.
Wait, so none of you took the original video files and burned them on some CD and saved it somewhere?
Well, first of all, they were huge, right? So video formats hadn't settled down at that time. We didn't have MP4s or anything. Best compression at the time for storing things on a CD is still terrible. So it was always like, original art, Targa, uncompressed. And it was all on tape backup. And, the archival process at the time was not great. So, it's a miracle they got out as much as they did. For my part, I didn't have access to any of that equipment. So for me, it was, whatever I could fit on CD, and that was...
That is I, the keeper of the gate.
I need to go get my friends.
You need to get your friends their tickets.
Great line. Like your hat, dude.
It looks a little ungainly, but I bet that hat is really warm.
There you go.
What happened to that train?
Your destiny cannot be purchased.
Nice.
I don't understand. Why has everyone been detained?
Given a ticket, a soul may not sell it.
They didn't sell their tickets. Someone else is trying to.
Bring the tickets, that is all.
The tickets are in Amaro. How can I get there quickly?
These rails are already there.
Well, thanks for the help.
The gate opens. The gate closes. It does not help.
He's awesome.
Yeah, he's helpful. He's kind of like Emerald City, kind of, completely unhelpful. I hear something. Let's see. Where can I go back here? Oh, there we go. Hey, Chapito. So in case you haven't already noticed, I'm sure most people did, this is the ashtray from the opening scene. Setting up the symmetry for the first shot and the final shot. There's the ashtray on the desk.
Hey, how'd you get free?
I was born free, Boatnik. Nobody gave me no ticket, so nobody can take it away.
So what are you pacing around here for?
Trying to unwind a little bit. All those years circling in one direction. Gotta even out my life in this world before I go on to the next, Well, that ought to do her.
Goodbye, Chapito.
Happy trails, Captain. And thanks for setting me straight back there in the drink. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This
What happens when his barnacle eyebrows go,
This little light of
do they go on to the next, the ninth underworld?
Let it shine, let it shine.
Wait, look at the water.
Hide it under some seaweed. No,
The water.
let it shine.
Oh, the video stopped.
Yeah, it sure did. I guess that's supposed to be very still water. All right, so let's see
when
where
the
we
water
go.
was moving, you could see the reflection of the ceiling.
Yep. Yeah, they did a great job. Mental Ray, man. Soft Homage Mental Ray was a
I could actually do it. I could
nice-
walk out of this world right now and...
How
not look
complicated
back.
would
I
it
can't.
have been for
Can't do
Double
it. I'm
Fine
not
to
leaving without
recreate the
people I
cutscenes from
promised to
scratch?
save.
pretty difficult. I mean, just costly. Maybe production's easier now because 3D tools are better, but they're trying to match a look and feel, and they're, it's balloons the size of a project like this from remastering with assets you have to recreating assets. It's pretty difficult. Remember, remastering refers to, like, in the film process, like master tapes or master film or master negatives, not recreation. So you got to call it something else. Let's see. Oops, what happened here? Oh, that's just out. Okay, where is the frickin' workshop with the mug? Do I have that already? I think I might have grabbed it from somewhere. I don't remember where I went before we stopped. Oh, there we go. First day of the rest of your life. Okay, so I have to. Where's the little dudes? The little mini glottises. Okay, that's all I've got. So I'm just gotta walk around here. I'm in the wrong place. Look, there's the mural on the side, by the way. This wall inside. I don't know if you saw that. Let's go back and look, because I don't remember so much. Yeah, you can definitely see their sand spoof right there.
So the mural wasn't just created for the saving progress bar.
I think Peter did it on his own, and then it got used as a texture, and then used because we all just went nuts when we saw it. It was just so good, and so unlike anything else, but so kind of in keeping with the aesthetic of the game. This is backwards though, because this is year 1 here, year 2 here. You can see it's going the opposite direction.
Mm-hmm.
All right, where the fuck is the workshop? See, and there's the end.
80 Machine says it's down 1 level on the temple exterior.
Got it. Thank you.
Recently, I was visited by a bird with a human head. Do you know such a bird, Manuel Calavera?
No. How do you know my...
He knew you, and for you, he left this note.
That was actually really well done there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take a look at it. I know
what you're up to. I've been watching. Stay there. I'm coming to sprout you myself. Yours truly, Hector Le Mans. Híjole.
Híjole.
Híjole. Again, improvised Spanish in there.
Mm-hmm.
See, I thought it was down. Oh, there it is. Okay. At last. Oh, they stopped.
Glottis.
Hear the name of the Great One. Glottis.
What's happening?
I almost wore my Glottis shirt today, too.
How many days has this grand demon gone without driving?
But we've been hiking for months.
Months? Oh, then the noble one will surely die.
But...
Remember, in the 90s, you'd get with your Sound Blaster, you'd get a parrot application in which you'd talk to the microphone and the parrot would repeat it with various effects. So this effect sounds very similar to that.
How did I not notice this was happening to Glottis?
I noticed at the time, I mean, I know that we talked, I think before we talked about like wet versus dry sound effects, like the original sound effect, then you'd have a filter that gets applied. So like for echoes or for metallic sounds, for footsteps, things like that. That could definitely be how they produced this, but I don't think they did it live.
I'm sorry. Are you in much pain, my friend?
Only because I let you down,
Oh
Manny.
God, guilt on thick.
Why didn't you tell me you were sick?
Couldn't stop. Have to save everyone.
What can I get you? Will anything help?
I need to race to fly like the old days, Manny. In the bone wagon.
But the bone wagon's not here, carnal.
Maybe I'll see her on the other side.
Can't we make a new hot rod?
There's your hint.
Those days
There's
are
your hint.
done, Manny. No more hot rod. Hey, what's that red thing?
There's your hint.
The gondola?
Sweet decal work. Listen, fellas, somebody get a pen. There it is. My final work. It could save me if you have the right fuel.
What fuel, Glottis? Glottis.
All right. Let's go figure this shit out.
We'll get our answers regarding the voice next month. I'm interviewing Chris Brown.
There you go. That's the person to talk to about voice stuff. All right. What do we got? We got a toaster. I can't pick it up, I don't think.
But then what would the little mechanics toast their tiny English muffins in? There's a note next to this toaster. To avoid further mishaps, please butter your English muffins after you toast them. Facilities.
That might be an in-joke for the lunchroom at LucasArts. That sounds like one. Get on the fridge.
Your mother doesn't work here. Since nobody listened to my last warning about keeping this refrigerator clean, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to lock it until some of you grow up. Signed, the Facilities Department.
Yeah, this is. I think there's a lot here that's sort of referring back to Admiral Snack Bar is the name of the break room
Really?
at LucasArts.
Wow.
Yeah, Admiral Snack Bar. Let's
Your
see.
mother doesn't work here. Since I'm afraid I'm gonna have to lock it until some
All right.
of you grow up.
Wrong
Signed,
button.
the Facilities Department.
Can I take it? Okay, that's a strange response. Let's see. Can I burn that note in the toaster? Maybe. I know I got to set this thing on fire. That's obvious. Gotta do something. Let's see.
I think
Put a
this
coin
is
in the
something I
toaster.
should keep to myself.
Okay.
You tried to
Can
place
I
it in the
just-
toaster?
Yeah. Can I just put do something with the mug in the toaster? That seems kind of.
It's the mug I gave Bruno, and it's full of that foam I packed him in.
Yeah.
That's no place to put a mug.
All right.
So I'll get Chris Brown. I'll talk to her for 5 hours about the dig because she's the voice editor on the dig as well.
She's the voice editor on everything.
That's
You're
no
gonna
place
have
to
to
put
really
a
pace
mug.
it.
I'm not gonna pace anything. I think she has the most credits out of all of the people I've interviewed.
Now
She's
take
credited on like
those-
77 games.
Oh, it's good to know they recycle oil out here. At the
You
end
should
of the
ask her
road.
about her days back on the hint line.
Yeah.
Whose shadow is this?
So this is
The
my
heck
first
is
question
Shadow?
about her being Chester in Monkey Island 2.
There
When you
go.
call her from the...
And that's
from
when
the
I met her. I met her when I was working on Secret Weapons, I think.
Yeah, she was product
Wow,
support
you-
on
They have the
both
same
expansion
tool cabinets as
packs.
Gladys.
So anyway, I'm not gonna pace anything. I think it will be a 8-hour conversation.
You could do it that way for sure.
How eerie. They lock up
They
their
lock up
tools
their tools
just like Gladys.
Gladys. Okay. All right. I know
Not picking that up.
the solution to
How
the
eerie.
puzzle.
They have the same tool cabinets as Gladys.
I can even see the toaster through there seizing me. I still want to know whose shadows this is.
How
What the fuck
eerie.
is that?
They lock up their tools just like Gladys.
That looks
Wait,
like Meche's
let's
shadow.
let's switch. Yeah, it's Meche's shadow. And look, it's
Maybe
misplaced.
Yeah, it's not projecting on here. It's projecting down here.
That's the problem with working with 2D backgrounds and placing newly created
Yeah.
3D characters.
Why would anybody make a game that mixes 2D and 3D? It's the stupidest idea ever. You're putting yourself up for a world of pain. Who would ever permit this? Okay, can I open this fridge? No, can't click on there. What have I got?
I'll use this soundbite whenever when I'll interview Tim.
Who in their right mind would permit this to happen? Must have been a total failure of leadership. And there's only one person who's in charge of that project, and it was Tim, MF, and Schaefer. So
Team Z Schaefer.
that's right.
Like Michael Zealand. I forgot to ask him what the Z stand for. Hopefully it's Zoltan.
So, Zardoz, maybe.
How do you
Michael
not know
Zoltan
this was
Land.
happening to Gladys?
All right. What am I looking for? Okay. I've got my scythe. Can I break lights? No, those are not interactive. Is there any place else I can go? That shadow's really bugging the crap out of me.
Let's switch to the classic version.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for my comfort. All right. It's got to be something in here. Drawers? Oh.
It's full of rags.
Got there. There we go. Give me that rag,
It
baby.
was a good idea to have a clean rag around.
I need an oily rag, I think, but I'm gonna put that thing in there. What
Okay,
did
so
just do?
he placed it in his suit and then took it out of his suit and placed it in the toaster.
Happiness,
Happiness is a warm rag. Okay, so I gotta get the rag oily, maybe, or look for a dirty rag. Let's see what else is in there.
I'm not in the mood to dust.
You gotta put it away first. Let's see.
This reminds me of the classic Scum games in which you perform an action from across the room, and then the character would have to go to a specific location.
Yeah.
And then stand still and then perform that action.
Well, it's funny because it's funny you mention that because every single item in the game has a walk point associated with it, where the character is supposed to walk to do the line and also in this game to have the animations line up. So yes, there is when you do the walk to in the scripting language, there is a implied walk to means the 3D point designated space where you're supposed to stand.
80 Machine says that he put it in his suit to turn on the toaster, and then he took it out
rags
of his suit too.
All right, let's see.
I already have a rag I don't know what to do with.
But I know what to do with it.
I already have a rag I don't know what to do with.
All right. I gotta get this rag oily somehow. Maybe there's an oil drum outside. Maybe I can do it there. So let's see. Oh, look at that. They definitely smoothed that out. It made it more readable. Yeah. I mean, that's the place where you obviously have to, because look at that. Look, you can't look away from those pixels. Okay, that's a rag, I'm guessing, not a piece of frame. Put a coin in that one. Oh, there we go.
This better not stain my pocket.
All right, get in there. Been here wasting too long. This stream's going to go for 9 hours. No time pressure here. Oh, okay. There we go. So it lines up. Okay. Yes. Wait, no, I did it wrong.
They never learn.
It was the little guy. I saw him.
And he did it the last time.
Got it. Okay, I think I got it. There's a mug rack here, right?
It's the mug rack at the end of the world.
Great line, Tony Plana. It's fun if you know what Tony Plana looks like to imagine him saying that, because you can also see his face doing it. It's just great.
I hate it when people leave their crusty mugs out in the break room. Always a good idea to have a clean rag around.
Always a good idea to have an oily rag around. Oh, Manny. But they made that hard to do. Okay. All right, I got this. I got this. I'm doing it. Put it away. Start the toaster. Take it out. Line up for the animation. Some fire. Oh, there we go. Rocket mug.
What was in that mug? Something that powerful could fuel a rocket. If only we had more.
Well, I could score you a couple of truckloads if you're interested.
Oh, donation
CJ
time.
tipped $75. Hello there. It's been a little while. I love Grim Fandango. Thanks for your work on this, Brett.
Wow, thank you, CJ.
Wow.
And thank you, Brett.
Thank you for the donation. I'm glad you enjoyed the game. Yes.
Well done.
Yeah, I did it. So that was, I will say, a part of the game where you're narrow, you have to solve one puzzle to progress. Always a risk that people get stuck. Yes.
You sure this thing's going to hold together?
At least most of the way.
See Rubacava out the window there?
We're already to Rubacava.
Mm-hmm. It's very still.
It's very still. his purple teeth again. Sorry, guys. No, Glottis, we could have gotten all the way back to Elmaro that way.
Ah, Rubacava! What a town! Remember the glory days, Manny?
Long gone, my friend. There's nothing here for us now.
Except maybe our old car.
Dios mío.
He's looking.
She's been
Booby-trapped.
by who? Who?
Okay. Alright, everybody, I'm sorry. One of the least logical puzzles in the entire game. How would you know what to
all
do?
of them were pretty logical up to this point. Each and every one
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah, we were tired. Yeah, this is a tough puzzle. Spoiler for those who haven't seen this. We have to get Glottis drunk somehow and have him barf the Jello shooter mixture to freeze the dominoes in place.
At least it's not the monkey wrench puzzle.
Yeah, the monkey wrench is another one. I think the bone grinder is in this one is a pretty close second. Alright, so we gotta get out of here. We gotta go up by sand
Unless setting
spoof.
foot down there, the slightest bump could start those dominoes tumbling.
I get it, it's Domino. Domino set the trap. Everybody, Domino, did you get that?
I mean, it's interesting. You usually don't hear people who worked on Grim Fandango
Those dominoes are
apologize
like
for
one
the
long
puzzles in
fuse.
Grim Fandango. But but Ron Gilbert and Dave Grossman sometimes apologize for either the monkey wrench, or Dave always apologizes for the puzzle in Day of the Tentacle, in which you have to wash the carriage in order to make it rain, because his father always told him that if you wash your car, then it's going to rain the same day or the next day.
Yeah.
And of course, we all know what Dave's
That goes to the
father
upper dock,
told him when
but
he was
nothing's
young.
docked there now.
So,
By the way, I have a book of poetry by Dave Grossman. I don't know if a lot of people have that, but he's a
Really?
poet. Yeah. I believe the book is called something like "Ode to the Thing That I Found Under the Sink," something like that. I don't recall exactly. Okay, wait a minute. Coffin shooters. Coffin shooters. We got to go over here.
do you have it signed?
I don't have it signed. I rarely, if ever, see Dave except online. But I kept that book. It's precious to me. Okay, let's see.
Lady Machine says, I suspect the "it always rains after you wash your car" idea is a product of American car culture, so it didn't translate well overseas. Well,
Could be.
I finally understood that reference
Coffin shooter 1, 2,
a month
3,
ago
just pour
when I washed my car and it rained later that day. So I got it. Finally got
We're
it.
all weather gods, whether we understand it or not.
They still haven't done these?
Manny's concerns. Oh, look, this stuff's no longer even interactive. Can I pick it up?
As soon as I think of a use for stinky food waste, I'll give it a shot.
All right, so I gotta get Glottis in here to drink this stuff, I think.
Nothing in the dishwasher.
Can't pick it up.
I would, but I hate sucking gelatin straight from the tap. Coffin shooter 1, 2, 3, just pour. I don't need the hernia.
I didn't need the hernia.
Yeah.
Calavera,
Oh.
what are you doing here? I heard
Doesn't
you
have the
were
relevant
Paul and
organs for a
Zapata,
hernia.
Daddy.
Well, Hector Lamans tried and missed. Now it's my turn. I'm headed to Elmaro to put him out of business.
Manny, that place has changed. You don't know what you're getting into. I'd better come with you. Just give me a minute to get ready.
Okay, but if you hear a loud explosion anytime soon, the trip's off.
I don't know what that refers to.
And regarding my interview with Tim, Double Fine is currently super busy working on something that no one talks about.
Mm.
And so Probably once they'll announce it, they'll have more free time.
So one of the problems with this part of the game is that you still have this town kind of open to you because you're revisiting a previous location, but very little of it is actually useful at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard to remember what to do. Let's see. So I have to get Glottis to drink all the Jello shooter mix, and then I have to freeze it somehow. Let's see. Can I just tell Glottis about it? That would be too easy. Let me try. Or if you puzzle solve by telling somebody something. Let's see. Take your time, Manny.
Don't
Take
panic.
your time.
Poor guy. So nervous. I think he's gonna be sick.
Yeah, that was supposed to be a clue. That you could have a demon vomit to solve this puzzle.
Thank you for the hint.
Yeah.
Looks like Domino left his calling card.
But how? I saw him torn to shreds.
He must have done this on his last trip through town.
All right. I feel like
Don't panic.
that's fun. I feel like, why doesn't Glottis want to go back to the High Roller Lounge? He got kicked out, I guess, but I think a gambling addict would be right back on.
What about
So
the
just
liquid
back in time.
nitrogen?
Liquid nitrogen. Oh yeah, from yeah.
Manuel Calavera?
Dulls the pain.
Well, what happened to the limbo?
Hate to
I
tell you,
sink it.
Velasco, but she went down at the Pearl. But we found a new ship, the SS La Mancha, and managed to...
The La Mancha? My old rusty bucket? Where is she?
Oh, well, we traded her in Puerto Zapato for a team of sled dogs.
That does it. I'm out of this stinking mob town.
But
Thanks for finding my baby, Manny. Puerto Zapato, here I come.
Mob Town? You'd think after 2 years he'd have the little SS Lumbago's lifeboats on at least.
What am I looking at? I don't even know.
Maybe I'll just finish this for him.
Oh, it's a model. I see.
Mm-hmm. Ship.
Ship model. Check my inventory. I want to know more about this thing. Okay, ship in a bottle. There we go.
You'd think after 2 years he'd have the little SS Lumbago's lifeboats on at least.
They didn't even bother remastering the ship. It's the same ship.
But that bottle's so much sharper. Look at that.
No, the bottle is sharper, but the ship, it seems like they projected the ship onto a 3D model and then rotated it a bit, but it's the same texture.
Yes. Yeah, it's just one texture.
Jeez.
It's got fine edges at least. They did the edges are anti-aliased. All right. Okay, so I got a thing. Can I go down this way? Remember. Looks like no. Can't go up there. Oh, I can look up there. Let's see.
It's locked.
It's locked. I think I told you in my interview that I tried to have my wife play the game. Whenever she saw a locked door, she's like, "Yeah, it's locked." Like, no, you're an adventure gamer. You have to figure out, if it says it's locked, you have to figure out how to get in. That's like puzzle 101. But yeah, my wife was like,
I think there are several unwritten rules when it comes to adventure game logic, and people who haven't played adventure games or aren't used to playing adventure games just don't see the things that we see whenever we encounter an obstacle of sorts. We think of ways to solve that particular problem or puzzle.
Not a good sign for Rubacava's organized labor movement.
yeah, there's a notion that like everything here is here for our benefit, you know.
Yeah.
You look at an adventure game. Everything on screen, if there's a detail that's remarkable or that you can interact with, it must be interactive for a reason.
I mean, it's the same logic as with movies. When you see a gun in the first act, you know they're going to use it in the third act. So people need to use the same logic with adventure games. Although there may be some items that are interactive that don't serve any purpose in the game itself, you still need to interact with them or consider them as obstacles or puzzles.
Yeah, can't be an actor. So, I mean, that's one of the things I find interesting when I play games that have some adventure gamey elements, like when you play, Last of Us, for example.
Mm-hmm.
The worlds are so richly detailed in the finest possible. Every pixel is lovingly connected to something that somebody made and modeled, and yet you can interact with so little of it. And so the more stuff there is that looks like you should be able to interact with it, the more important it is that you have UI cues. And so the notion that, when you get close to something, you see an icon change or something like that becomes really critical.
It's locked.
It's locked. Everything's locked here. See that? And here I think it's locked for good reason because
that was my problem with 3D adventure games at first. The fact that in a 3D environment, the pixel hunting seems pretty impossible because it's not 2D scene where you can just, like we used to in Maniac Mansion, move the cursor across the screen with the what is verb in order to see what we have. So,
okay, where is what's his name's tattoo parlor? I want some nitrogen. Was it down here? Maybe.
Michael Leroy, we started 46 minutes ago. You can, during the premiere, you can rewind back, so you can watch the premiere from the beginning if you want. Or you could watch it from here and catch up on the beginning later on.
Again, 3D interaction with 2D. Look at all the water on the screen. Really painful. Things that gave me a heart attack. Manny climbing into a 2D location. Everything about this sucked, is what I'm saying.
Stop moving. I wonder if Inez has cooled off yet. Not picking that up.
That's a generic line.
Hello, operator? Yeah, it's me, Manny. I was just passing through town and... Wow. Still mad.
So, when you see a line like that, like not picking that up, or, that's what we call the default line. So every item has, the verbs and what should the default be if there's no custom line. So that's a place where we missed, you try out a custom line everywhere, but that's a place where they didn't do it. Let's look in the fridge.
Not picking that up.
Not picking that up.
I don't want to wake up Toto.
Don't want to wake up Toto.
Kill you. Fridge.
I kill you!
Oh, Toto's plum tuckered out.
Alright.
No, I don't want to disturb his grumpy little dreams. Doesn't hurt.
Wow, the sound mixing on this one.
Oh, Toto's plum tuckered out.
What? That's talking to Toto. I was looking at the grinder. Alright. Can I do anything else in here?
Remember the liquid nitrogen?
I thought so. I thought it was in the fridge, though, wasn't it? So they didn't want to open the fridge.
You asked for Bunny. That's one old fridge.
Yeah, I know it's an old fridge, but
Not
can
picking
I...
that up.
Not picking up the fridge.
I don't want to wake up Toto.
Maybe it's not in the fridge.
Is it out here somewhere? Let's see. Is this a cabinet? No. That would be too useful. What's that? What is that?
These are binders of tattoo designs. They're labeled nautical, and I don't want to wake up Toto.
The snoring is killing me.
Toto.
It's pretty loud.
Stop moving.
I mean, it is just an opportunity for more jokes and more character development to have him saying things in his sleep.
I think I'll play. I play this part to Chris Brown and ask her what's up with the sound mixing.
So that won't be her. So she's voice production, but this will be Nick.
I know,
what's his
but
name?
she's the senior voice editor, so she edited this snoring and its volume.
That's probably true. All right, I don't know where I'm getting looking at you in here. But
Open the
at least
medicine cabinet.
Medicine cabinet. Oh, there's a medicine. What?
Yeah.
Who made this game?
Bret Mogilefsky.
I am.
We should get him on stream.
I am like the manager who joins the line workers agonizing for a union now. I'm like,
undercover boss. It's like under.
Oh my god, that's way too close to binders.
Shut your hole. It's a little cabinet.
Shut your hole. Oh my god. You slide around there for a minute.
Not my fault.
What is he? What are his feet doing? Oh all right. I got it.
There can't be too much in here. I'd better save it. Quit whining.
All right. Anything more there? No. Do I even know what I got? Examine
Liquid
it.
nitrogen. Not to be used on bone.
Of course, he's using it on bone. All right, let's get out of here.
Not my fault.
Well, the snoring is over.
The story's over. What do you mean?
The snoring is over.
Oh, the snoring is over. Yes, you're welcome. You should have been giving me more hints to end the snoring earlier. Okay. I have something cold. I have the Jello ingredient. What I don't have is somebody to pick it up and bring it over here in a barfy form, and that's going to be Glottis. I think. Maybe Olivia? I don't know. Don't panic. I want to say it again. That's the fun line. Oh, it's too far. Oh, I remembered something.
Don't panic.
Yeah! Go. Few things I can interact with down here.
That's the folding bridge that connects this pier to the base of the cat. Not picking that up.
I'm not picking that up. Did you ever play the
It's gotten pretty lax around here, apparently.
Doom Aliens total conversion, or the Doom Star Wars total conversion?
The conversion of what? Like a mod for Doom?
Yeah, it was a
Make
mod
it
for
aliens?
It's gotten pretty lax around here,
Yeah.
apparently.
Did
Nope.
I just... There we go. Did that wrong. I feel like there's an animation here that we're not
Maintenance has gotten
seeing.
pretty lax around here, apparently.
Let's switch to the original version.
No.
Use it again.
Use it again? Oh, to see if there's an animation.
Maintenance
Oh, I
has
guess
gotten
it's...
pretty lax
Okay,
around here,
alright, so
apparently.
it's broken. Another reason I can't go to all the usual places. So I can't go that way, I can't go up here, I can't go... Wait, can I go here? I think I tried that. So it's locked.
It's
Oh,
locked,
Manny,
but
faster.
there's nothing up there anyway. That goes to the upper
Alright.
dock, but nothing's docked there now.
Okay, where else can I go? What else can I do?
You can use
See, and again,
pick-
here we are
you-
at a single puzzle.
Yeah.
Bad place to be.
So you can just use the liquid nitrogen if you want.
Use it where? How did I use that? On Glottis? On the dominoes, maybe? I think I could do it.
Maybe.
On the stuff? can't combine inventory items except for one puzzle in the entire game, which is the Bone Grinder puzzle. I know that everybody complained about that.
It would just evaporate.
Okay. Put that away. I guess I could...
What else do you have there?
What else do I have?
In your inventory.
Note. I've got some...
How about this one?
Why did it slosh?
You'd think after 2 years he'd have the little SS Lumbago's lifeboats on at least.
Oh, got it. Okay, I got it. I gotta go fill that with some Jello juice for Glottis here, right? Doesn't seem like a lot for him, but... Well, let's see. What else do I have in here? Maybe you're talking about something else.
No, I was talking about that one. That you need to use with something.
Alright. But I can't use that here. That exit is not working. Here we go. This way, please.
Wait, so this guy from Russia created this mural from scratch? Like painstakingly created it?
I don't know how he did it. Yeah, you want to show the link? You want to take a little break here and go look at the link, or you want to see me attempt and fail to solve this puzzle first?
First, solve this puzzle, then did you email me that link? I don't remember.
Yeah, it's in that email thread. I showed you that I was asking Tim.
Yeah, okay.
See, there's nothing there showing you that there's a spigot. So how would you know that you could get some out that way?
I should ask you the same.
Needed. Fake ocean water.
I didn't work on year 4. I told you.
Doesn't matter. Right. You knew the people who did.
It's all my fault. I'm responsible.
You could have told them. Don't make.
Am I my art team's keeper? Am I? No. Tim Schafer. All right. Get out of here. This has been a chore. Because I knew the answer to the puzzle, but just like remembering where the ingredients were is just a pain in the butt. Okay. So that's twice in a row we've had a single puzzle to work on. Not good. All right. Let's use that stuff there. No, not there with Glottis. Hey, Glottis. Remember this shit?
What's that? It's, lumbago lemonade. Try it.
Perkly little aperitif, actually. Yes, sirree. Not bad at all. Tell me where you got that right now!
Ah, I had to give him a taste. That's why he gets the rest.
Lumbago lemonade!
So Glottis is a gambling addict. He's a drunk.
Manny, aren't we in a hurry?
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Oh, my stomach don't stretch like it used to.
Oh, Glottis.
Right, how do I get Glottis to throw up? I probably need to talk to him about disgusting things.
I found the link.
So what is that stuff they pack canned hams in anyway?
You can ask Chris about editing this line too.
It sounds moist.
It does sound moist.
Good show.
Think of the voice actor being asked to do that in the
breath mint on you, I suppose.
A breath mint.
Wait, let me show the mural.
Okay, all right, show the mural.
Okay, just a sec.
Let's save too, because God knows what's going to happen. Crappy programmers.
Yep. Let's see. We've got this one. And And
You can do it, Daniel. I have faith in you.
I'm sure I'll be able to handle the complexity of streaming something. Okay, so this is his LinkedIn profile.
So, yeah, if you right-click on the image and say open in a new tab, I think you can look at it bigger.
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah.
So you can see that, like, what? It's ridiculously detailed. Compression on the stream is doing it no favors. It is very, very sharp, but as an STL file, this person did of the beloved mural. And so you can go to your local makerspace, the big old piece of wood, and have somebody help you get this STL file and have it carve it out for you. Pretty amazing stuff.
But he's charging $400 for personal use of the STL. But
Correct.
What's stopping people who just buy it for personal use from stripping it in?
I don't know, morals or,
or murals.
Character, murals. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I
don't know. Even though
I think artists can dictate the terms. If you're exchanging money, they can say, not for use. He hasn't said it, but one would assume that, because when I asked him about, what would it take to free it up, he said $1,000. So that's the ransom.
Okay, so if Team doesn't agree to pay it out of his own pocket, then we'll maybe do a fundraiser.
Honestly, he should pay it out of Microsoft's pocket, because as far as I'm concerned, this is all just marketing for the game. I mean, this is, no-brainer to me. So, or Disney's pocket, or, write it off as a business expense.
But is it similar to the one in the game? How similar it is? Is it the same?
It's based on it, yeah. So
no, I know that it's based on it, but let's compare. Let's compare. Where's the thingy? Okay. Now let me move this one. And
yeah, I mean it's dead on. He clearly, modeled with that in the background. You can even see the pennants there from El Maro over the parade. Yeah,
it's pretty accurate.
Where is it not? I mean, it's dead on as far as I'm concerned.
The teeth of the statue at the top.
At the very top?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. And I showed you the guy, there was some guy who went to a stone carver in Angkor Wat and like actually got it made in like a real stone carver. Did I tell you that story?
No, what story?
So there was a Grim Fandango superfan at some point who was actually trying to make, like, he was trying to teach himself how to do stop motion, like, Nightmare Before Christmas style stuff. And he was trying to like make a fan film.
Oh, you sent me the link for that one as well. Yeah.
And so that guy had, he also loved this mural, and he went to, he was a businessman. He was going to Thailand a lot. And he's like, well, there's all these stone carvers sitting on the side of the road, like waiting for commissions. So he took it to the guy and said, can you make me this? And the guy had it done, and like he came back 3 months later, and he's like, "Here you go." And it cost him, not very much even, and it was stunning. It was beautiful. It was, 4 feet long or something like that. And so there's a picture of that on the guy's website, which is, the Grim Fandango stop motion project is long since gone by the wayside, but the website's still up, and so you can still see it. So I was always thinking about that, and when I saw this, I was like, "Oh, here's my chance," because I'm not going to Thailand, and I'm not, able to easily transport a stone relief 4 feet long overseas.
Well, again, if Microsoft doesn't agree and Team doesn't agree, then our community, we're all about the preservation of classic adventure games. So maybe you'll do a fundraiser.
This is something you can put up in your house. Like if you're the type of person who would buy like those metal posters or whatever from Star Wars or whatever, the fandom keeps this stuff going, and I feel this is something that should be out in the wild. That's my feeling. Anyway.
But we'll need to stream for 14 hours straight to get $1,000.
Well, so yeah, people might say, well, why aren't you using your game developer? Sorry, I'm not a game developer. I'm a federal employee. I make peanuts now, so I don't have $1,000 to. I don't have 2 nickels to rub together
to make a third.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, let's remove this one.
Let's solve this puzzle. I'm ready. I'm ready to do it. I know I can do it. Oh, wait a minute. How do I get access back? Did I pin you somehow? Let me see here.
Do you have controls?
I think I'm looking at the wrong thing. Maybe I... Oh, remove pin. There we go. No, view. There we go. Got it. Okay. Sorry about that, everyone. All right. Throw a coin in there.
Ooh. Wow.
Hey, good idea. I bet I could keep it down now that it's cold.
Just let me get across first, okay?
All right. You gotta disarm the bomb. Pick up dynamite. Why not?
Ah, the sounds.
Nick Forcino, that's the guy's name.
Well, here goes nothing.
Not an explosion you expected. Oh, not enough
Looks
Von
like
Wagen
Hector's
love
taken
there.
over the whole town.
He hasn't had much resistance. There's only one small group who oppose him, and they live out on the fringes of the city.
What?
Places like this, you mean?
I hope they're not hurting Glottis.
Ha! Shows what you know about this group. Their leader is a great man who...
Manuel Calavera, we meet again.
Yes.
I see you have found what you were looking for. How fortunate for you to arrive now, just as we too are about to achieve success. Our army has grown, and right now our top agents are in Hector's weapons lab, about to close in on the enemy in his own den. I couldn't have done it without you, Manuel.
No.
It was a trap!
Love this dude.
Stand back. There's only one thing to do.
Thank you, sir.
You have saved me. But more than that, you have enabled me to continue to serve the movement.
What did you say about a trap?
Hector uncovered our agent in his weapons lab.
No.
You idiot, Bowsley. Your new lab assistant is a spy. Haven't you ever heard of a background check?
What?
No time to explain. Now I'll have to take matters into my own hands.
I think Salvador's got the best
Take
best
it away.
head in the
I've
game in
longed
terms
to be
of
of
shape
service to
and
your cause for years.
animated chin. Could use an axe or a gun. Anybody? No. Okay. We're getting there. Worst puzzle in the game. Albinazad.
Did you notice that every time we start a new puzzle, you say that it's the worst puzzle in the game?
You know, I just know that these fourth year puzzles.
We're in
are
episode 8 of the worst puzzle in the game.
The worst puzzle in the game with Bret Mogilefsky. This is the worst puzzle ever made of the week. All right.
Memo to all agents. Priority urgent. In light of the recent disappearances, all agents are ordered to avoid travel in unlit areas until further notice.
That's what we're first to. Pick that up.
Memo
Pick everything up.
to all agents.
Nope,
Priority.
pick it up.
Nah. In light of the recent disappearances, all agents are ordered to avoid
It's right
travel
here.
in unlit areas until further notice. It's attached pretty well.
I love the aesthetic
This
of the
camera's
vacuum
showing nothing but
fluorescent
flowers.
screens
Must be another fallen agent.
and the old, you know, like on the computer
Nothing to
terminals
see
and
but
stuff.
flowers.
Hmm. Look
And,
at the
there's
green
this guy-
lighting in the remastered version.
Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. So that's attention to detail, but that's cheap. You can do that easily. Just that's
Who's the
changing
plant
some
nut?
numbers.
That nut is Hector Lemon's personal munitions expert, Bowsley, aka the florist. That was his job in the old world, but here he's a botanical weapons expert. This has left him fairly conflicted.
Why does he make Sproutella for Hector instead of our side.
We've been trying to recruit him for years, but his lab is in Hector's tower. He's untouchable.
Okay. His lab is in Hector's tower.
This scammer sprouted as well. That's 3 LSA casualties in one night.
Hey, little buddy.
I wonder if this is little Manny. Come here, little Manny. Ow! Hey,
Ow.
Must be little Meche.
That's a great one.
Already got some.
Missed an opportunity to have Meche respond to that line, though. That would have been good.
I bet the agent in this photo is the poor guy that Hector just shot.
I would like to see that. Oh.
I bet the agent in this photo is the poor guy that Hector just shot.
Made him shorter. Wrap that guy up like 2 inches.
Jeez.
All right. Meche, are you going to be helpful?
Seems like as the game progressed, they started saying, okay, let's not remaster this part.
If you figure out that part, I'll go find out where he is.
His casino tower is directly above these headquarters.
All right, meet me there.
Volunteers quickly for dangerous work. She could be very useful to the cause.
As far as I'm concerned, she is the cause.
Ooh. Damn.
Hey, Eva finally got that radio working.
That's an opportunity for a sarcastic line from Ava.
Calling all cars, calling all cars.
Manuel, is everything okay?
Just testing the equipment, Sal.
Sal, maybe you should shut that thing off so we can talk.
We got the play with radio achievement.
I did. Because anything that's not bolted down, interact with everything in every way. It's the Adventure Game credo. Feels like maybe adventure gamers are exactly that kid who like messes with everything that they're not supposed to touch.
Exactly.
All right. Cloud is gonna make some sounds. They went off somewhere. Oh, I can go there. Okay. All right. Ladder I can climb. Let's see how well our animation matches up with the actual steps. Probably not at all, but let's find out.
Yeah, you skipped that part. Oh. Okay.
Well, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's not bad. Not bad. Not bad. All right. There's the casino, but I can also go to the tower. Let's try the tower first. Ooh, the shadow's coming down. That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
There we go, Johnny Thunder, baby. Oh, that looks much nicer. To their uniforms, much better.
It's not like Johnny Thunder lets just anybody in his review. No. I mean, being allowed to wear the Johnny Thunder makeup is an honor. Yes. A privilege. Yeah. So I said to her, you give me that 10% discount or I'm taking my business elsewhere. You said that? Well, oh yes, I was mad, you know. And then, here's the good part. Hey, get lost, pal. No autographs. Oh, are you here for the Thunder Boy tryouts?
Yes, I am.
Oh, that's too bad. Because we just got the last 2 parts. Maybe next season. And then what?
What about going here?
Of course, as soon as I save up enough money for a double-N ticket, I'm out of here.
Oh.
What? You can't just buy a double-N? Well, I know somebody who knows somebody who knows Hector Lamans. Wow. I know everybody. So what did you...
Hey, out of the dressing room. We got all the Thunder Boys we need.
All right, so...
Yeah.
Gotta take one of these guys' roles
Hey,
somehow.
no autographs. Oh, yeah.
What do I got? Oh, Hector Lamans. Ah, yes, let's use that. Scare the crap out of these
Hey,
guys.
get lost, pal. No autographs.
No? Use it with that guy?
Hey, get lost, pal. No autographs.
No autographs. Okay.
Hey, get lost, pal. No autographs.
That's it. That's all I got.
Hey, get lost, pal. No
Okay.
autographs.
We're not doing anything there. They're not, and we're out of lines for them to do chit chat too, apparently. Okay, let's get down here. Nice to skip the ladder climbing there and make good use of your time.
I've got to figure
So
out
it's
some
metal
way to
footsteps.
disguise this pretty face before I hit the streets.
Okay, what do we got? Still got some nitrogen somehow. Bowsley.
I know what you're up to. I've been watching. Stay there. I'm coming to sprout you myself. Yours truly, Hector Le Mans.
Really does seem like something I should be able to use those guys since they were talking about Hector. Okay. Faster, Manny, come on. See, that shadow's good. Look at that.
Yeah, well played. What's that?
What is that? It's coffee of some kind?
Wow.
I can't
Maybe.
Oh, there we go.
And the director says,
Show business coffee. Show business coffee.
really?
Coffee's for closers.
I am a busy man.
Spill that on this guy or fill his mug or...
Oh, coffee, great. About time we got a PA around here. Hey, kid, keep it black and keep it coming, all right? Well, I guess so.
All right. It's not very helpful.
I am not kidding. Oh, coffee, great.
Just gonna do it again? Okay. I want that.
No kidding. So then I
too hot for my pockets, thank you.
Maybe you missed the ladder or two.
So what did you...
I missed a ladder or two. Oh my god. How
So
many ladders
I
can there be in this
said-
place? Oh, I gotta pour it on him somehow. It dumped coffee on him from above.
So
There's a
I
ladder.
said-
Okay. I remember that now.
No, take the coffee.
I did, didn't I?
No.
Oh, I thought I
A
did.
real amateur?
Come on, Manny.
You
How
don't
can I
say.
get back down? There we go.
I am a busy man. Really?
Yeah, I mean this one's again like this late in the game to play with your notions of what inventory is about and what it's for is a little unreasonable.
No kidding.
Because here's something you can't put in your inventory, but you can carry
So
around
then
with
I
you,
says-
including into special animations, which is not the case normally.
But I guess
Yeah, and
so.
how do you climb a ladder with one hand holding the...
Yeah.
Oh, what did you do that for? I didn't.
Could have just peed on him, Manny.
You melted my makeup. I can't go on like this. I took you under my wing, and this is how you pay me back. No, it's not like that.
All right, they're out of Thunder Boys. They need some more Thunder Boys. Oops.
Hey, kid, this is your lucky day. We got an opening, and you're the newest Thunder Boy in the Johnny Thunder Review.
Yes, I've been working for this moment all my life.
Then sit on down. We got to start your makeup. Now, don't go too far. You never know what time is showtime around here.
Right. I'm disguised in the most conspicuous way possible.
Yeah. Or like the T-1000.
There we go. This is the one-armed bandit. I love this. Just the pun is so great. This agent. Oh, he's got a new job. Stennis. Great design on him. Pete said, I designed him for maximum crack. You want to make sure that whenever you saw him, you had to see crack.
Of Hector Lamont. Mr. Lamont, he only do the business with the very select elite clientele.
Okay. Get my note help. Hey, look, I got a note from Hector Lamont.
I think this is something I should keep to myself.
Alright, because it does say Hector Lamont is going to kill me, so maybe that's okay. Alright, what do we got here? The Meche there? Hey Meche, what are you up to?
I wonder if she's intrigued by my new jaw. Buenos dias.
Back off, sleazeball, or my husband here will bust your jaw.
What is she doing with that? What is she holding?
Meche, it's me.
Manny? That's some costume. Here, help me get Mr. High Roller here into this sheet so we can get out of here.
What are we doing? What are we doing exactly?
Hey, is that you, young lady? I'll get you. Back. Young lady. Help.
I have no idea what we're doing here.
I'm going to punt this sport the first chance I get.
God, wonder if she's intrigued by my new jaw.
Okay, can't do anything there. Can I get in his machine?
Out loud.
Okay, so I was supposed to do something there while he was doing that. It was clearly a timing thing.
Yeah, that's adventure game logic for you.
My system pays off here. Something strange is going on under that raincoat. Hey, what's going on under that raincoat?
I don't know what's going on under that makeup.
I just always love the pun, the sort of play on words, the one-armed bandit robbing the one-armed bandits.
Agent Calavera?
You? Didn't Salvador chop you in half early this evening?
Yes, which has given me this glorious opportunity to serve the cause by gathering funds for the LSA while stealing from our arch enemy at the same time.
It's a good time to be yelling your master plan.
Yeah, he's pretty loud.
That's
okay, so I think I need to fix the machine so it pays out for this guy or something.
What exactly are you doing with these slot machines?
Do you need a hand?
Yeah, I need from him. All the way up there just to talk to me? Come on, come back.
I'll stick myself inside like a finger down the throat of Hector Limons himself, and I'll make the machine regurgitate the wealth it has devoured.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so I gotta get him to come over there. So...
Hola.
Hola.
No drinks for me, thanks.
Alright. Meche, do the thing.
Why do you want to get him into a sheet?
I told him there was a big toga party at the Casino Romano, but he had to wear this sheet to get in. After he changes, you take his suit and go upstairs. Get it?
Okay. Throw that on him.
You're trickier than I thought.
But we gotta get his slot machine to pay out.
Not again. I'll get you. God.
Help me out, buddy.
Lady. Special assignment just in from Salvador.
There we go.
Crack that machine and leave the change right away.
Yes, sir!
Yes, sir!
The slowest unicycle ever.
Oh, for crying out loud. funny. Ah. Not funny. I did it. My system worked. I knew it. I told you.
That's great. Now let's go so you can buy me a drink at the Romano.
I'll meet you at the train station with the tickets. There won't be one from me, so you'll have to go back by yourself.
I'll tell that gatekeeper everything. He has to help us.
Come, my lovely. I have another infallible system I'd like to demonstrate. Ow.
Guy just leaves his clothes in the
Tight in the shoulders,
restaurant.
but at least it doesn't reek of sled dog.
Roll done.
Yep. Look at me, I'm cruising. Okay, but to go upstairs, I gotta go. Let's see. Talk to Stennis again, right? Let's see here. Stennis has a memory like a goldfish.
I'm not going up there unarmed.
Oh my god, I need a gun too? Jeez. Who has a gun? It's over here.
Need a hand?
Yeah, I do need a hand.
Need a severed hand?
A severed hand. Oh, right. Okay. So
See,
that
I
must
gave,
be...
I gave you a subtle hint earlier.
Yeah. I totally missed it. It's too subtle for me. Not into subtlety. Not my thing. Not my thing.
So you need the severed hand, and then you have the grinder thing.
Right. We're getting close now. I can feel it. Oh, this is taking a while. Slide down, Manny. Come on. Did you have a sliding animation here? Back up. Shift. No. This run we had a for the ladders we had a sliding animation to go faster.
I presume that you worked hard on the animation of Manny climbing, so you didn't want people to skip through it. You wanted people to see how much work has been put into this.
How much care.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know, it's just like with Netflix. You can't skip the intro when you watch the first episode of the first season.
Ooh, never mind. Go back to sleep, whatever you are.
It's like the albino's all down there. Why am I here?
How about this one? Anyone down here? Monsters? Again?
I think in the 90s there's a lot of the tabloid stuff was all about alligators in the New York sewer.
Can anyone hear me besides the scary monster? Dang. Okay, I don't know what's down there, but I have issues with it.
Okay, so we're not going down these ways unless we go. Alright, let's go back and get a hand.
Go to sleep, sure thing. Close your big clear blind eyes.
It's not gonna work. Can't talk to Glottis? I'm not cool. Alright. Meet this hand. Totally missed it. Faux pas, Adventure Gaming 101, pick up everything.
Better save this part from sprouting.
Okay.
So the thing is that in the original version you don't even notice it. Because in the remastered version you notice that it's remastered while the other things aren't.
It's true. fit into the pixels. It was very hard to spot. But in the if you're playing the original game, you're looking for Manny's head to move a lot more than I am here. So I'm looking at pixel hunts, whereas in the original, it's like, oh, Manny's looking at that.
Didn't get up and hop out of here on one hand.
Okay, so I got that. I need a gun. I need the grinder. That's the radio. Kitchen. It's just the mic, right?
Hey, Eva finally got that radio working. Nothing else in there besides that agent's photo.
Okay. I think I can show him the picture, maybe? It's a vague memory. Let's see.
If I show him this photo, he'll fly off without anything to deliver. I bet the agent in this photo is the poor guy that Hector just shot.
So I gotta go look there and see what I can see on there.
That's no way to treat an agent of the LSA.
Oh, I gotta put this away.
Nothing to see but flowers.
What about this one?
Bet if I could get that platinum.
Oh, right.
I could talk him into making a gun for me instead.
I gotta give him the message that he's gonna send.
I know what you're up to. I've been watching. Stay there.
Select
I'm coming
that.
to sprout you. Yours truly, Hector Le Mans.
And then I gotta use that on him, so he's got the message.
Okay, don't bite. This is a note. You like notes, remember?
Okay. And now I want to show him a picture of the dude.
Well played.
Well, here goes nothing. Go, baby.
So that sends him
por la
fleeing.
revolución.
Por la revolución! Alright. See some pigeon cooing. There we go. Pretty good job with
the pigeon
Sophie
movements.
Well, and the Sophie polygons. It's a low poly model. It's really good. Really economic use of polygons. Very, very good. Again, I'll give that one to Peter Sakel for sure. How could many have known that was going to happen? We don't know.
With a message for me? I know what you're up to. I've been watching. I'm coming to sprout you myself. George truly, Hector Le Mans. I knew it.
George truly.
He was out to get me the all time. You'll never find my secret hideout, Hector. You're going to have to find yourself another Flores.
Nice. We get these views that Manny couldn't possibly see to understand what's going on. Okay, there's your leaking Sproutella can. I gotta get some bone dust on that so I can find my way to his lab. Okay, grinder. Where would I get the grinder?
Did you use any video reference for any of the animations in the original game? Like watch actual movements or try rotoscoping of sorts?
You know, I'm sure the animators did in their off time, and sometimes they look at each other and do it that way.
I saw Bowsley run down here, but where did he go?
Yeah, we need the sifter. Can you take Glottis down there? That's for putting him up and down over the Albinazad, I think.
Bowsley's probably in that maze, but I'd never be able to find him without, well, without something really helpful.
Not much of a hint, but that's a hint that basically says there is a puzzle you haven't solved yet.
Like the grinder.
Like the grinder. Where the hell is the goddamn grinder? Okay, so Glottis is here. Can I talk to him yet? At least I can talk to Glottis now. pretty good job on the bone wagon model too there.
No use for it.
Yeah, it's not bad. Again, very few polygons.
In the old one, it seems like it's part of the background, while over here.
No, it's a model, I think. I think it's a model. Hard to tell. You'll probably know better when it actually moves. Yeah, he's moving the wheels. I think that's part of the model.
Yeah, but only the front wheels.
Well, if it was part of the background, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see when we solve the puzzling question. Let's see here.
Need a hand?
I might.
You need to go up the ladder.
All the way up there? Okay. One thing I'm confused about is, like, there's a door here, very clearly a door that I can't interact with. And that seems like a huge oversight that, like, hey, gigantic gaping hallway with lights in it, like this
gigantic well-lit door.
Yeah. Well-lit door with just completely uninteractive in every way. Let's try tank controls. Let's go. Come on, Manny. There we go. I got the line by doing that. Don't get it with point and click. I'm on the lamb. All right. I gotta go up a ladder. So let's go back down our little employee door here. The door to the sewers for reasons unclear. All right. See that nice shadow again. Let's try the original. Let's see. Does the original have the shadow? Probably not.
No. Only the remastered has the shadow on the ladder.
Whoever did that, I notice you, and I appreciate you. Okay, bone grinder. What else is up this ladder?
Yeah, this live stream started with the shadow of Meche being misplaced.
Yeah.
And now you're giving props to the shadow guy.
I cast together. So this is the snow machine. That was it. That's what I missed. Okay. Grinder. Special icon for the grinder, just like the special icon for the shocks.
Mm-hmm.
Rare in the game. Okay, what is Manny looking at? He's looking at a thing. Probably just this thing. Oh.
This snowmaker is huge. It's huge.
Need a hand? What about the hand?
Not much use without the grinder.
Well, I got the hand, right? Oh, I think I know what's up. This is the terrible part. This is the inventory combination puzzle where we didn't give you any way to combine inventory items, but we needed you to be able to do that for this one puzzle in the entire game. So let's see. Let's get the grinder out. Is that it?
This remote control works the bone wagon suspension.
It's the remote control. Okay.
It's a handheld grinder.
I think I needed to do something like use that there. Why do I have a special place to put something down? Nowhere else in the entire goddamn game? No, is that not it? Just grind, so can I just use the arm with it somehow? I remember that we had to, like, it's very contrived, like, and this is like a puzzle of inventory that people shouldn't have to face. Like, I want to combine these items, and yet there's nowhere else in the game where I've had to do that.
Well, you can't combine them. Maybe the grinder is supposed to stay put until you solve the puzzle.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Stay put until I solve the puzzle. Oh, okay. I gotta put it back there? Maybe? Let's see. Let's see. You see what I mean? Like, this is why this is the worst puzzle in the history of all adventure games so far this week. There's nothing else like this. Yeah.
We've encountered 3 of those since the beginning of this live stream.
Well, they all are since the last one, so, you know. Alright, there we go. Use that. I'm gonna grind up some bone. Right here.
I think he'd be
Okay,
happy
but I'm
to
not
know
gonna
his
use
body
it.
was serving the cause like this.
Can I use it? Let's try using it and see what happens. Ugh. Super gross. Alright, let's pick that up. Look what I made, everybody.
Yeah.
I made the solution to a puzzle, an inventory puzzle.
I think the only reason why people don't complain that much about the puzzles in the game is because it was released in a time when people already had internet, and so they could
maybe
look up a walkthrough. While back in the 90s, they had to either call the hint line, which was super expensive, or buy a hint book, which was also super expensive.
Or go to AOL or whatever else the option was.
AOL keyword, Grim Fandango.
Yes. I don't know. I mean, I think also, you know, if we had achievements like we now, then like we do now, we'd know how many people actually got this far. I think a lot of people didn't get this far, maybe, because they were stymied by harder earlier puzzles. They didn't even get to the puzzles that were hard because inventory's hard and because it's linear. So, you know.
Looks like Bowsley broke a canister of Sproutella when he landed.
I think that achievements are counterproductive nowadays. Because if you make an adventure game and then you see that people haven't completed it, or like 10% of the people who started it completed it, then you think that it's too hard, then your next adventure game would be even easier than the first one.
The puddle and turning into
So,
baby tears.
It's true. Would people even understand what baby tears are there in terms of the name of the plant? Probably not. There you go. Save you the effort of doing it all the way down there.
And you get a new special icon for the grinder with a hand.
Again, not in the whole game so far. But I'm not seeing them. Where's my sprouty bits? Sprouty bits? Sprouty bits? I mean, we know he went this way. I can just go over here and sprout there and see what happens.
Oh, I'm hiding the icon. Here it is. A special icon. Yeah, I was covering the icon with my...
You were?
With my bad self.
Oh, you mean on the stream? Yeah, I see it. I see it where I'm looking.
AT Machine says keep going down the tunnel.
Keep going down the tunnel. Doesn't let me.
Bowsley's
Can't
probably
do
in
that.
that maze, but I'd never be able to find him without, well, without something really helpful.
What about the
Like the
remote?
thing in my hand. Oh,
Okay.
there's the. There
I
we
think
go.
I could follow the trail this way, but I need a little light.
Let's get the bone wagon lights. There we go.
What's that?
What?
That must be the Flores hideout.
No, not that. The thing coming at us.
Oh, albino Zod.
Jeez.
Gotta have your spirit animals. Your Day of the Dead creatures. Not enough of them in the game, as far as I'm concerned. Again, very good economic use of polygons. Thank you, Peter. Or Eric, whoever did that. No, Eric's animator, he wouldn't have done it. Maybe ma'am. Okay, so I don't know where I am, but let's use this. And then let's push him back. Okay, can I get up here? Yes, I can. Right. I can go over here somewhere. But he's he's gonna come after me if I go down, so I gotta drop the bone wagon. I'm pretty sure. Yep. Oh, he noticed me. Alright. Okay. Like that. Okay, let's get in there. Timing puzzle. Looks like a timing puzzle. Go, Glottis, go! Come on. Don't even want to look at it.
I don't really want to do that.
Oh, he's got to go on the tail. I think I recall
Exactly.
that.
Yeah.
So I got to go over here and let him notice me.
Yeah.
Okay. Not obvious that his tail's. Oh, there they get it. There's the cheat shot to show me that the tail's in there. Climb back up. He's still looking at me. Okay. I don't think he's gonna turn around until I get past him, but anyway, so I think I'm okay right now. Okay. Drop it. Yeah! Okay. Alright. Glottis. Sorry you gotta sit there. Be a lot screaming at you. Oops. Hot shots.
Hector?
Hector?
Hector, is that you?
Hector. Is that
You better
you?
back off, man.
Back off me! Got the
I mean
cholo
it. I'm not feeling
gangster thing going on.
Locked. There's other shot. Freshness counts. Hector, is that
Not
you?
picking that up.
You better back off, man.
At least he's got some of the bodies on
I mean
ice.
it. I'm not feeling too rosy. Bodies on ice. You better back off,
I'm picking
man.
up a lot of anxiety here.
I mean it. I'm not feeling too rosy.
Listen, Bowsley, I'm not here to hurt you.
Listen, Bowsley. I'm here to hurt you. I mean it. I'm not feeling too rosy.
What? Why have we got all these heads in here?
I feel. I'm thinking I better.
They are part of the background.
That's
Yeah,
the most
man.
gruesome window display I've
Now,
ever seen.
look at the shadow in the original.
Display.
Oh yeah, look at that.
I
On his
feel.
head. So that's the bounding box for his head.
I'm
Because
thinking
the
I
shadows
better-
are made from bounding boxes. He's got a big square head, so he gets a big
Things are
square
gonna
bounding box,
change
which
around
means he gets a
here.
big square shadow.
Yeah, man. Who do you think you're fooling?
I'm not touching any of these human
I love
remains.
plants. Is that so wrong? I
That's
not
the most
touched.
gruesome window
These human
display I've ever
remains.
seen.
Sane. I'm thinking I better. Things are gonna change around here.
Looks like a big ball of tape screwed to the wall.
Screwed to the wall.
Can't reach.
Things are gonna
Okay,
change
I
around
think I
here.
recall I gotta use my scythe on this or something.
Yeah, man.
Then you can reach. Yeah.
Who
Yeah.
do you think you're fooling? I love plants. Is that so wrong? Plants are beautiful.
Man, the scythe is like the shovel in the dig.
A little bit. Let's
Hey.
see.
Do you know what you just did? You just opened Pandora's box. You get out of here right now or I'll let you have it.
Right. Okay, so now he goes into his little fugue state or whatever where he thinks I'm a customer or something. I seem to recall this. There's a lot of assumptions here about what the
Hey
audience
there,
is going to understand
stranger.
or not.
Can I help you?
I'm looking for something in a 9mm.
Oh, well, I have a very pretty bouquet of that right here. There you go. Would you like some baby's bread to go with that?
Sure.
All right, here you go.
Here you
You have a
go.
great day now.
Joe, have a great day. All right. Oh, what was that? Man, he just appeared out of the Z buffer. Again, I did not work on year 4. This is all a surprise to me.
I don't know. It seems like you guys got your shit together in 1998, but in the remastered version, they took some liberties.
I don't know. That one's hard to. I don't think they would have redone the Z buffer for this, but hard to tell. All right, I have a disguise. I'm dressed nice. I have a gun. I'm going upstairs, everybody.
I interviewed only one person who worked on the remastered version.
What's that?
I interviewed only one person who worked on the remastered version.
I think
Who was
this is
that?
his good side.
Melina Annabelle.
Oh.
I'm here to conduct business with Hector Lamans. I just spoke with him on the phone and he's expecting me.
You know Hector Lamans, eh? Okie dokie. Then answer me this one simple question. Okay. What is Hector Lamans' specific gravity in units of 1,000 power?
I have more options? Never seen this, so I had no idea.
36.
Oh, sorry. I guess you don't know Hector Lamans like I know Hector Lamans.
All right. Let's go, buddy.
Okay. What is the circumference of Hector Lamans' head in inches?
What? What kind of question is that?
Oh, sorry. I guess you don't know Hector Lamans like I know Hector Lamans.
All right. Let's go, buddy.
Oh, he's looking at the thing. All right, let's see.
Okay. How old was Hector Lamans when he stole his first dollar?
You want the answer?
It's going to be one of those things up on the board.
Yeah.
How old was he? So you can just pick one up there and see. 9.
Oh, sorry. I guess you don't know Hector Lamans like I know Hector Lamans.
So the question is that changing?
All right. Let's go, buddy.
No, it doesn't look like it's changing.
Okay. How many times has Hector Lamans run for mayor and won?
Okay, so how many of those are in my options here? 9 and 10 are obviously in my options.
But I don't know if you noticed, but more and more numbers are added to that board. So since the last time he asked you a question, another number has been added to the board.
I didn't notice. All right, I'll try 32.
Oh, sorry. I guess you don't know Hector Lamans like I know Hector Lamans.
All right. Let's go, buddy.
Okay.
16,
what
I
is
think.
Hector Lamans' personal record for simultaneous cigar smoking?
Pretty creative. Okay, I want to say 16
Actually-
because I think that.
Okay.
Did I get it wrong?
29 was just added.
29. Okay, 29. Okay, 29. Let's try that.
Yeah, well, that was an easy one.
Too bad. I win.
Best 2 out of 3.
Don't mess with me. I know Hector Lamans.
Wow, didn't get to see his crack.
The problem is that this puzzle gets harder and harder because, you know, when there are just a couple of numbers on the board, then you notice that these changes but
yeah.
Oh. You guys were
Still
ruthless
here?
back then.
Celso Flores, what are you doing in Hector Lamans' waiting room?
Oh, he sent us out here to make up our minds about his offer. Who are you, if you don't mind me asking?
Actually, I work for Hector. He sent me to answer your questions.
I'll handle this, my sweet one. What can you tell me about these double N tickets? This price seems much more than double.
The real question is, don't you feel you're worth it?
I know we're worth it, but are the tickets worth it?
Well, They cost a mint because they save you a mint.
Well, I don't have a mint, so what do I care?
What is up with his wife's head? I don't know what this orange thing is on the side there.
What exactly are you saving your money for? A rainy day? Because
think
let me
it's
tell you, your
part of a
day
hat.
every day is rainy from now on.
Veil, maybe?
Yes, but there's no reason not to be
Or a
careful
scarf.
with their money.
Hard to tell.
Well,
Enough about you guys. Let me tell you
Let me
about
tell you about my
problems.
problems.
Actually,
That's
we
me in
have
every
a lot of
conversation.
talking we need to do, so
I just got back from the worst vacation I've ever had.
actually, I just got back from quite an adventure myself, so...
See,
Well,
there's
I'm
your
sure you've
spin-off
seen
game.
flying
Celso
spiders and
Flores.
flaming beavers, but trust me, it gets worse. You see, I've been to the edge of the world and back.
I had no idea traveling the land of the dead was so fraught with peril.
Now, how much would you pay just to
Ah.
skip the whole thing?
Darling, come. Let us blow our nest egg together. Mr. Lamans, we've decided to take you
Great
up on
model.
your
Love that
generous
fez.
offer.
Excellent. Excellent. The little lady changed your mind, eh?
See, she has hair. Why does nobody else have
Actually,
hair?
it was your agent over there.
Maybe they
Of
shave
course.
their heads.
He's one of my best. Well, come on in. Let's chat, shall we?
Ah, still got it.
A chin. All right, so can I go in or not?
I don't know who you are, and I don't know what spell you cast on the Flores couple, but stick around. Once I'm done with them, there's something across town I'd like to show you. Am I talking about just a
Yeah,
job here,
yeah.
or am I
There's a
talking about
remnant of the
opportunity
rooftop chase right
in the
there.
general sense? We've had a lot of openings in this office in the last couple of years, and frankly, we've had trouble filling them. I could really use a closer like you on the team. This could be your office. Yeah, try this on. See how it feels. That's yours too. And as an added bonus, 2% of these, Mr.
My name's Calavera, and I want a bigger cut.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, but Mr. Calavera, I'm going to need most of these to get myself out of this world. You see, I've been a very bad boy.
I'm going to deliver those tickets to their rightful owners, and I'm going to deliver you to the compost
Nice.
pile.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is where the rooftop chase was supposed to happen. Too expensive, cut for cost, time, production, etc. All cutscene now. If anybody's interested, definitely read the design document. I think it still had a lot of that in there. Oh, the legs broke.
So how far into production did you decide to skip the puzzle and just go with the cutscene?
Very, very early, yeah. Yeah, we had to make the cuts before we ever...
Day one!
Hello?
Let's
Day
skip
one.
the puzzle.
Friends now?
Pretty much. Okay, let's see. We got a ladder back here. What else we got? Not much else other than a ladder. Can I do anything? Let's see. Let's just... I remember. There's a crack there we have to work with. Again, very sort of unfair puzzle in my mind. Grinder, please.
It's a bone chipper now.
Bone chipper.
Well, at least you described this as an unfair puzzle and not mentioned that it's the worst puzzle in the game so far.
I mean, I don't think this one's unfair. I don't think this one's unfair. This one's reasonable. Once you actually have the bone grinder and you know there's a crack, the crack could be a little bigger, but I think this is a reasonable puzzle. Spatilla, man. Dangerous stuff. pour so much, Manny. Precious. All right.
Hey, that's AT machine says that it's the Corley Motors logo on the top right.
It's yeah, look at that, the Corley Motors. I never knew that. Hey, something new every day. All right, let's climb this goddamn ladder.
Figaro, it's from Full Throttle, the Corley Motors logo.
Yep. Oh, that's a real one. I guess these are all
that
real.
One must be yours.
Don't forget to send for help.
Send for help? No, not the crows.
It's like
the birds.
Exactly like the birds.
Yep. Oof. Oh no. Get in, Manny.
Find Salvador.
Get in, quick.
We were supposed to have coverage back there. Where are all of Salvador's men?
I don't know. He hasn't told me yet.
Oh snap!
Hola, Mamel. Hola. He's pretty
Time
relaxed
for you to
considering.
swing, Daddy-o. Let's see you walk.
I'm gonna finish this game. Look at this.
Now I feel sad.
These flowers?
Hey,
Our
when you're
time
on
is
top
coming to
like
an
my
end.
boyfriend Hector is, you make a lot of enemies.
It's all supposed to be dead bodies,
What?
everyone.
You know, you really have bad taste in men.
No, I have a taste for really bad men. There's a difference.
Great line. I'm gonna go over here. So Manny in the Reaper robe was a big deal because we couldn't do cloth and we wanted it to look like it was flowing around his ankles. So we were actually animating a little between models, which is rarely done in the game, in a costume where as he moves the let's see, the models are being swapped as he walks.
Yeah,
instead
right.
of, because we couldn't do vertex animation, which is what we really wanted to do. So this is an unusual costume. Let's see. I happen to know. Oh, I'm out of Spratella because they took it from me. Okay, let's go up there first. Because it's fun to hear Hector talk. Not enough. You don't hear Hector enough considering how fun his voice is.
Yeah, but even if we finish this game, you're still gonna have to come back at some point, play some other game of yours. We'll play Jedi Knight.
That's not a game of mine. I mean, I'm like
You worked on it.
I did. I have contributions to the code base, but I barely had credited that. I stole most of Jedi Knight for this, and then I contributed some stuff back.
Well, it's either that or play The Secret of Monkey Island because you play tested that.
Yeah, I would absolutely play Monkey.
She loves me. She loves me not.
Well, you're half.
Or we can play Monkey Island 2, where you're credited as Egg.
Cynical.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to you, Manny, that caused you to lose your sense of hope, your love of life?
I died. Look at May's eyebrows, special mask.
I guess Domino was right. You don't have a shred of optimism.
Well, when it comes to shreds, Dom is the expert.
And by that same logic, Manny, you're about to become an expert in botany.
Is this where you tell me all about your secret plan, Hector? How you stole double-end tickets from innocent souls, pretended to sell them, but really hoarded them all for yourself in a desperate attempt to get out of the land of the dead?
No.
Ah!
No! This is where you writhe around in excruciating pain for about an hour because that idiot Bowsley ran off with all their fast-acting Sproutella. This slow stuff will sprout you, but it's going to take a long time, I'm sorry to say.
Look how he's got sockets inside. Inside Hector's got texture and sockets. I don't think most of the other people in the game have that.
You've got some time, you know, before you have to leave.
Get it? Leave, because he's gonna turn into leaves. Oh, he did it! Get it? Leave! Haha. There we go. Gotta explain your jokes. They're not funny enough.
Like in Back to the Future when he says, "Make like a tree and leave."
There you go. Except he doesn't say that because he screws up the joke. He says,
"Get out of
tree
here!
And get out of here!" Oh. Come on. There we go. Crunch.
Gracias, Todos Santos.
Gracias, Todos Santos. All right.
Come on, shake it for me, baby. One of you must be mine.
Good lighting down there. She's got a little bit of a red lighting on her back. I don't think that was in the original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it had lighting in the original.
Salvador? Manuel, listen carefully. There's a gun in the trunk of this car, but the trunk key is with my body somewhere in the meadow behind the greenhouse. Find it!
Right.
And tell Eva that I know she will guide the Alliance wisely when I am gone. For when I bite this explosive tooth, the deadly cloud will sprout not just my target, but me as well.
Your target? What are you...
Hey, get out of there.
Farewell, my friend.
What were you talking about with the head of the LSA in there? Huh, Sal? Got something you want to share with the class?
Only this. Viva la revolución!
Yeah, baby! Go Sal.
Well played.
Sal. Good job, Sal. Yeah, man, he's got that red light on his face.
I left my tow truck back in my other suit.
Okay, I can't pick it up, but I can open it.
It's locked.
It's locked.
After I deal with Hector. Hey, my scythe.
There we go. Let's start. Oh.
Well, what do you know?
Sal's ticket.
Sal had a ticket all along.
That's sad.
Nothing like the real McCoy.
Okay.
Figures. Doesn't seem to be one for me. After I deal with Hector.
Because Manny screws with people everywhere he goes.
It's locked.
It's locked.
Not picking that up.
Doesn't want it?
It's amazing how Salvador's ticket is still drawn to him. It's amazing how Salvador's ticket is still drawn to him.
Ah, so now I can walk around the field to go find his body behind the greenhouse.
Mm-hmm.
How do I get behind the greenhouse is the question.
This reminded me of the navigator head puzzle in The Secret of Monkey Island.
Very much like the navigator head. The head of the navigator. Okay, this is not it. So let's see. How do I get behind the greenhouse? Can I go up the hill maybe and then do it? Oh, nope, nope, nope. Get up to that camera angle, I think. Can you go over here? No.
Oh man, people started getting their Loom Collector's Edition boxes from Limited Run Games.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I was pretty bummed to hear that they didn't add the EGA version in the USB that comes with the game.
You know, there's a Mastodon account. I don't know if it's yours or somebody else's. Maybe it's a Mix and Mojo account that it does like LucasArts Background of the Day.
Yeah.
And they've been doing some of the EGA art recently, and it's really, when you see that stuff, it's just, God, it's so good. They did such a great job with such a limited palette.
Yeah, Mark Ferrari is awesome.
Oh, there we go. Yes, Mark Ferrari. Terrific job. There was one in particular from underneath Monkey Island by the River of Lava and the ghost ship.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just spectacular because it uses black as part of the palette, right?
Exactly. So the thing is that with CRT screens, these dithering backgrounds looked like they were gradients. They actually weren't.
Yeah, really spectacular artistry with, and again, the best artists, they use constraints to their advantage. That's the one thing I always learned when working in low poly and low res and everything. Good artists.
So anyway, we worked hard on the limited run games box. So in addition to the EGA, which we were promised to have, each country that had a localized version was asked to send their version. So I sent the Hebrew version along with scans of the book of patterns and the manual, but they didn't do anything with that. The USB has the VGA version, and that's it. No Japanese version, no Hebrew version, nothing. So limited run games failed us.
Oh, bummer. Alright, so I'm missing this somehow. I'm using tank controls here to just be more precise, but... Oh, it stopped its thing.
It's not doing anything now.
Why isn't it? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I am failing this somehow. Let's see. In the right direction. Warmer. Warmer? No. Colder. Okay, it's gotta be like right here. It's weird because it turned off. Okay, so somewhere in here. No, see, I'm in the same spot and it didn't go off. That's very confusing.
Seems to be attracted to something over this way.
Over which
Maybe we should talk to the co-designer about this puzzle.
Again.
I know.
The puzzle, but I didn't put it together. I didn't wire it up, and this is the first time I've seen it. So, all right, let's see. Again, everything is Tim's fault. Just remember. Okay, I've seen... I mean, let's be clear. This thing has gone off in this huge circle here.
Mm-hmm.
And yet it's not going off consistently. And I don't know what's going to happen when I actually reach it. Is it going to be like something I can interact with, maybe? No. I'm going to tank control until I... Oh, you know what? It's the icon, isn't it? Because the icon went away. Let me see here. So I'm not getting ahead at all.
Wait, are you using tank controls at the moment?
I am. Okay, so now...
Not doing anything now.
No, I can't just do that. Okay. I'm stuck. I'm stumped. I don't know how this is supposed to work because it feels very much inconsistent. Even though I know what to do. Which is the worst thing, when you know how to solve the puzzle, but you can't actually do it. That makes this the worst puzzle in the history of adventure gaming this week. It's called a callback in comedy, everyone. Call back, everybody. Call back.
Right. It's not even the worst one in the last 10 minutes.
It's in the history of adventure gaming and this week. How many minutes have I been trying to click? This is like a hunt the pixel puzzle at this point. Okay, it's not at the edge. There's not like another camera angle I'm missing.
I think they didn't think the whole mouse support thing all the way through.
Yeah, it feels wrong somehow. Okay, so we get to a place where it's making the noise. Okay. Can I click around now? Is Manny's head looking anywhere? No.
Wait, it's going off more than usual.
Okay, but then... Okay, oh, maybe I can put it away. No. I thought I was going to be able to put it away and then be able to interact with some spot here, but that's not the case.
You just walk around and that's it. Take the ticket out and just walk around. Just like we did back in Maniac Mansion with the what is verb. Walk around the entire screen.
It's not doing anything now.
Was he spread on half the hillside? It's really hard to tell. So here's the thing. If Sal's head was still functional and it was off his body, why didn't all of Bowsley's heads in his rack still sit there chattering and talking to me? It's not cool, man. Be consistent. Who designed this? What really happened was Tim was exhausted by this point in writing the game, probably, and just ran out of stuff to write because we're all going on, 30 hours between sleeping.
So whenever he'd reach a writer's block, he'd go off and use one of the ill adventure game tropes like pixel hunting or mazes.
No. I mean more that I don't know. I'm exhausted right now too. I've been playing this game for like 30 hours. Let's see. Should be more lines here to help me somehow. There's something I'm missing. Okay, I'm just gonna walk down this direction. All right, somebody out there help me. What am I doing wrong?
Wait, let me use the... You want me to use the tank controls?
Yeah, do it. Go for it.
Take a break.
Yeah.
Let's see.
What? Can't be over there.
I'm brute forcing it.
Oh, you're going latitude first. Got it. Oh my god, it shouldn't be this hard. This should be an automatic thing. If you've got the ticket out and you walk in the right spot, it just happens. This is not okay. It's not okay. New adventure game designers out there, this is not okay. Don't do this. Okay, so we've had it wiggling all the way over there and all the way over here.
Wait.
Oh my god. All right. Oh,
God.
It happened. Oh my god. How many times did we walk over that spot? Like 1,000. Swoosh. Got to see the scythe. Yes. The shot that we wanted the whole game. All the flowers. Think how disgusting that is, though. He's piles of dead bodies. It's not too true. It's truly awful. All right, did we get a gun? Look at it. Loteria.
He's fine right where he is.
Well, he's dead, but Did I do anything?
This must be the key to Salvador's trunk.
There we go. Got the key. Got a gun, I think. I don't know what's in my
Now,
hand
shoot
right now.
yourself in the head and get in the trunk. Game over.
Alright, let's see. You got a Reaper robe background for this inventory. There's the key.
This must be the key to Salvador's trunk.
Alright. Let's do this. I get all the way back there. Take me down. Oh, there we go. Oh, I was able to run straight to it. Great. Run here, please.
I'm running. Don't think that the mouse control is doing anything.
Oh, I thought it was just really nice pathfinding.
No. The pathfinding is me.
It's good that it didn't make us go through the intermediate camera angles to get here, though. I appreciate that. All right. Why can't I just sprinkle nitrogen on the trunk and shatter it? Nobody knows. Don't ask questions.
For the same reason 7 Max don't have a gun and 7 Max hit the road.
That's right.
Lots of ammo.
There we go.
Freeze, Hector. Yeah, you heard me.
Say hello to my little friend. And then Hector shoots at me if I try and go up there, I think. Critical part of the puzzle to understand why you do what you do. Although I guess you could just go solve it without ever encountering this. Go Manny, go Manny. See, in a modern game, he would leave like a, you know, Ghost of Tsushima style, like the waving. Yeah, it would be beautiful.
Maybe when Grim Fandango celebrates its 50th anniversary, they'll remaster it again.
So that won't be a remaster. That to me, that would be a remake. Like when you go all the way of like whole new engine, 3D, everything, because it's you can just tell AI to do it. What is with the camera angles here? This would be much easier with thinkables.
Until he runs out of ammo.
What's with the camera angles should be the tagline for this game.
What's with? You gotta do Jerry Seinfeld style. What is with these camera angles? All right, I'm on tank controls here because I want the gratification of seeing Hector shoot at me through the door.
I mean, the same thing happened with Escape from Monkey Island. I mean, sure, it's a 3D game, but we don't need a new camera angle in each scene.
Not always. Yeah, this is not good because I'm trying to get to the. There we go. Jeez, that was too much. Oh, God.
I'm not getting any closer until he runs out of ammo. If he runs out of ammo, that is.
Oh, I thought it was he would shoot at you through the door. I don't remember that. All right, maybe I'm wrong. All right, is this the win game button? I think this is the win game button.
Let's see.
Let's see. I also think it's not cool because you had to have noticed early on that the sprinkler was going on in there to really understand what's going on. You don't get to see it right now. Yeah, Manny. Get some gratification. Here we go. Ah! Shpoof.
That doesn't sound good.
That sounds great. Didn't we get to see like he gets the whole exploding like all like? I must be missing it here. Let's see.
Rami asks, missed or the seventh guest? The seventh guest. Next question.
You know, I never played the seventh guest.
I never played Mist, so.
Well, there you go. So you like what you like. You like what you've experienced. There's that horrible camera angle again. Okay, let's do it. Going in. Splutch.
Lup.
Ugh. Why did it take so long? There goes the fez. Drop the gun. Can't have a gun in an adventure game for more than one puzzle. So I guess that was the win the game button. Open the door. So you all know where the ashtray and the skeletons came from, right? There's like they always sell the frogs. Frogs around the ashtray.
Oh, man, you know I can't
Playing
come with
instruments.
you. I'm a spirit of the land and all that. I can't ever leave this
Can ever
world.
leave this world.
I guess I got
Those
so
purple
wrapped
teeth.
up in saving people, I just assumed I'd be able to save you too.
Yeah, but I don't need to be saved. I like it here. I'm not all alone in that basement anymore, thanks to you. I got a new job and all these new friends. I'm a big demon success story.
So, I guess this is it then.
Give me a
Yeah.
hug. Oof. You were the best boss I ever had. Bye.
Everybody's here.
Yay! It's like a best of episode.
Yep.
Manny,
Yeah?
when we get to the next world,
What is it, Angel?
are we going to be together?
You know, sweetheart, if there's one thing I've learned, it's this. Nobody knows what's gonna happen at the end of the line. So you might as well enjoy the trip.
There we go.
She closed the blinds.
Chills.
She closed the blinds because animating her kiss would probably be too complicated.
Well, no, because they're gonna bone. Get it? There we go. Mariachis. Oh, Japeth. Oh, it kills me. I haven't seen that. Oh, my heart. Oh, such a nice guy. Look! Look, there's me! That's me right there! Oh, it's alright. It's over. Oh, wait, I'm there! Assistant designer.
So it was you all along? This is like the Sixth Sense.
Yeah, it was me.
You
all
were the
along this whole
co-designer all this time?
Turns on, I had the power to get out of the game from the very beginning.
Kyle
Ever since I
Balda!
put on those ruby slippers. Kyle Balda, yeah.
You know.
Helped everybody with soft homage. Nick Peck, there you go.
Clint Bajankin!
Yeah,
I
there you
interviewed
go,
all
our
of these
friends.
people. Michael
Look at
Land,
all
I
these
interviewed him as
friends.
well.
Mike McBain would be a good interview for Tech, maybe. He's very shy.
Chris Brown, I'm interviewing her next month.
There you go. Tamlin, yeah. Peggy. Good friends, all. This is going too fast. Can't even get this down. Look at this. Pamela Siegel.
Thank you
Carla,
for joining,
Pamela-
Clement. Thanks for the
Clemis.
donation.
Oh yeah, look at that. Pamela Siegel's in there. Everybody's in there multiple times. I think that's kind of good. Tom Kane. Teresa, she was great. Joe Ashburn, Captain Trips. Alex Noisy, everybody. Alex Noisy went on to be a game developer too.
Dan Connors, I interviewed him. He was the QA supervisor.
Yep. There's Ray. There's all the Jedi Knight people. Nolan, Irk, Amit.
Amit Shalev.
Man.
He's an Israeli.
That's right, he is an Israeli.
Oh, it's an Israeli name.
She's Israeli. Heather Twist, all good friends. Except these people, I don't know them. Actually, that's not
Eric
true.
Wilmander, I interviewed him.
Judith and Gwen, I know all these people, yeah. Actually, I do know all these people. It was a pretty small crew.
I know these people. You work with them. Come on.
Well, not a lot of people overseas. So Peter. Tabby took over from Chris on the headline. Jessica Forrest is the big hero who found all the tape storage. She was a soft homage. Or sorry, the SGI machine admin, technical manager there, Jessica Forrest. She rescued a bunch of this stuff.
From the landfill?
From tape archive, rotting tapes.
Human resources. Holy green.
Aren't we all human resources in the end?
In the end, yeah.
Sherry Bridge, Denise, yep.
Jack Sorensen. I'll get him.
Yep.
Bill Tiller!
Mary. Yep. Eric Ingerson, there you go. Mike Stemley, all these people. Let's see, did I think Steph?
Aaron Childs, I interviewed him.
Paul Dubois is in there. Paul Goldsmith's my stepfather. Yeah. Matt Tucker. So those are just some really good friends of mine who supported me. So, Matt Tucker, Paul Dubois. Paul Dubois was not at the time a game programmer, but I introduced him to people, to Justin Chen. He worked at Infinite Machine. Then he worked at Double Fine on Psychonauts. So,
Melina Annabelle, I interviewed her.
There you go. What did Tim do? Just kidding. Tim's response. Every problem. Adam Boys, yep, he was and Gio Corsi. They were instrumental at PlayStation on the licensing shenanigans necessary to make this happen. Residual VM pokes, Mark Cook. So Mark was the like one of the main programmer people on the remaster, but he was also on the original game as an intern working on the installer, and he was insufferable. He was like, oh man, that kid. But he grew up to be a pretty nice guy, and he did a great job here, digging through my code and all of our special cases. Derek Williams. Some of these people I know just because we played, cross teams. We're kind of in our team silos, but we play cross teams in the after-hours Quake tournaments. So they're in the Quake League.
Kathleen Kennedy. Wow.
Licensing. You have to think licensing, folks. It's required. Peter McConnell.
Good for Jake, I interviewed him.
God, music's just so good. Jerry Chrome. Oh, I wonder who Paul. I don't know that person.
MIDI reorchestration. Oh, I asked him about that. Yeah.
Commentary. What about those of us who provided the commentary? Hello.
Yeah. I think we should get credit. First of all, Paul, for the first 5 episodes in which he was truly pissed off at this game. And you for the last 3 episodes.
Color commentary. And who else would be able to identify the worst puzzles for you? I got no credit for, look at this, no credit for commentary and no credit for, no money for commentary. Special thanks. Oh, Leon Susan again. Italian version, so we get all the voices.
You do realize that this game made us change the entire format of Conversations with Chris, right?
No.
Paul never wants to play point-and-click adventure games ever again.
Sorry, say it again?
Paul doesn't want to play any point-and-click adventure games ever again.
Oh. I'm sorry. Burned it out. Burned it out of him. Okay. This is driving me nuts. There's a bug in the scrolling here. I don't know if you're seeing it.
I'm seeing it. I think it's artifacts in the compression. Yeah. Why is this a video and not just scrolling text?
This should not be a video. I don't think it is a video. But yeah, you see that artifact going up the screen?
Yeah, it's killing me.
Up.
Okay,
me too.
Let's...
So good. That's Peter playing the violin himself, by the way.
Oh, wow.
So much feeling in that. If you watch the 25th anniversary, they did a 2-player productions. They actually released, the them playing all the music, and you can see him played in there. We gave Lou a credit there.
Mm-hmm.
Libpings, live and libzip. I couldn't have made it without him. Thank you, everybody. Open source for the win.
Ozzy writes, yeah, but Paul did like the game's story, art, and detail. Well, that's the same as reading Playboy for the articles. You're supposed to love the gameplay, not the. Thank you for playing.
Oh, I never noticed the shadow of Hector on the wall. Did you ever notice that? Or no? Who is that? If Hector's over here, there's somebody on the wall here.
There's another Hector.
Another Hector. Extra Hector.
Wow.
Wow. So does it just go to the end of the music and then stop, or?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're done. Hey, Double Fine, two-headed baby logo. Oh, what?
Okay, let's start from scratch.
We don't get to save it at the end of the credits. All right, we did it. We did it. We did it, everyone.
Well done.
Adventure games are over. Adventure games are done forever.
8 episodes. 5 of them with
Nobody ever
Paul.
needs to stream an adventure game again.
3 of them with you. I think this is the longest one in which I was involved. Whatever Paul is, when Paul played Phantasmagoria 1 with Tori, then it took them 10 episodes. But usually when I play along with someone, then it's supposed to be shorter. But this is a long-ass game.
So the key to getting a long adventure game out of Tim Schafer is to criticize his previous game for being too short. So that's the lesson for everyone is get loud about how the previous game was too short, and then Tim will overcompensate.
Yeah, but another point of criticism that was in Full Throttle was the fact that they had the pixel hunting puzzle in the end when Ben had to kick that brick. So why didn't he do anything about the pixel hunting in this game? If anything, he took it up a notch and added more pixel hunting.
I don't know. Manny's head was the key. Once Manny's head locks on, you're close enough. That was always the idea. And it's lost with the tank controls that the head lock on was actually pretty forgiving. You just had to hit the enter button while Manny's head was pointing in the general right direction of, oh, there's something there. And it would work.
Yeah, but when you look at Manny's head all the time, then it's the same as moving the cursor across the screen.
Fair. Good questions. Give him a hard time over this, because I'm sure he's never had anybody give him a hard time about that.
I will.
He's never heard any criticism about his choices for trying to shake up the stage and adventure genre.
I'll get him. I'll talk to him for 5 hours. I'll praise all of the work he's done over the years in the adventure game genre, and then in the last hour,
then he has to take an entire hour of beatings for everything, every frustration you've ever had.
And then we'll play Grim Fandango from beginning to end.
He's forced to play Grim Fandango. That's his punishment. No, I mean Tim's been on every game you care about. Maybe not Maniac Mansion, but pretty much every there's a long pedigree in there.
Like the ship
we were
battle
kids.
at the beginning of Monkey Island 1.
Ship combat. Yep. We were children. It's amazing. How did we ever get this done?
Indeed. Well, thank you so much, Bret, for joining me for 3 episodes in which we finally completed Grim Fandango.
You're very welcome.
And hopefully you'll be able to join me for more live streams. We just need to choose which game of yours. I know that you're not the co-designer of The Secret of Monkey Island or Jedi Knight.
Tester.
But you've worked
Fate of Atlantis,
on them.
maybe. I worked a lot on Fate of Atlantis. That might be a fun one to go through. And I might remember things or might not.
So you know what? First of all, I was supposed to have a live stream with Noah Falstein on Valentine's Day in 3 days, but he canceled it the last minute, so we're going to postpone that to either late February or March. But you know what would be interesting? If I would play the Team Path with Noah Falstein, and then the Wits Path with Hal Barwood, who's, I think out of all the people I interviewed, he's the only one who's still a gamer. I mean, hell, Barwood actually plays games all the time. And when he heard that Aaron Giles had the Dream emulator in which he can play Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine, which is one of his games, then he was pretty ecstatic about it because he actually playing these games all the time. So I'll get him to complete the Wits path, and I'll get you to complete the Fists path. And this way,
maybe, yeah, you can triple up.
Yeah,
on the
on the same game.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
all right.
Thank you, Brett. Thank you, everyone. And thank you, Clement, for the donation. Since you're the only one who donated, you win a free game. I'll talk to you after the stream. So, thanks. Thank you, Brett. Have a lovely weekend, everyone. Bye.